Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are recording this very shortly after I recorded the last episode. Cherno Okafor recommended that I need to improve my fourth line, and I was reading his comment, and I totally agree with him, and there's definitely some changes that need to be done right away, and I was kind of too excited to wait, so I'm going to record it now, and hopefully it just works when it records. First things first, he recommends that I put Vanek and Pominville switch places so I don't have three playmakers on the first line, and also he's suggesting I trade Fontaine and Smith because they're snipers on the fourth line, and they are pretty decent overall, so I might be able to get some good. I'm pretty sure I need an enforcer so that Suter doesn't have to do all the dirty work, which I think will also help a lot because then he won't be in the penalty box as much, and I have a guy that can just work on it, because if I look at the stats, Fontaine and Smith I don't believe are going to be the guys that we're looking for in order to do this. And if I get a guy possibly for the third line, looking at Dustin Penner possibly, maybe he can be a good fourth liner, but we need him as well. So Smith 2 points and Fontaine 5 points, and they are -2 and -4. Where's our penalty minutes? 2 and 0 penalty minutes. That's not what you want to see in your fourth line. So we're going to hopefully be able to get some guys from the trading block right away to do this, and definitely benefit the team. Let's see, that is what he suggested. So we're gonna look at the block and get some good defensive guys at a trade block. I need defensive skill way up there. Defense, forward. Any age works. I just want him to be black, I guess. Or black, minus more stars than away than 4. Defense, let's get a 4-star defense guy. I don't really care about anything else, although I guess there's really a role. Oh yeah, there is. Let's do fourth line forward with a 4 defense rating. Let's see if we can find anybody. Let's search that list. No results. All right, let's look at third line checking forward maybe. Here we go. These are not guys that I would want to be going for though. Drew Shore maybe, but that's kind of about it. Let's see, what else can we do to change this? I'll go up to like 41. Maybe that'll change. No, still 12. Let's see. Player forward, minor line, maybe depth forward. No results. Oh boy. So that's going to be tricky. Let's just kind of look at any forwards and see what we can get for 4-star defense. Shore's going to be the worst selection, and he's a 2-way forward. I could go there. His defense is pretty good, but I don't think he's really a fourth line guy, unfortunately. Let's look at the free agent market though. I shouldn't have committed those, whatever. Maybe we can find somebody on the free agent market that might be able to fill that role. Let's see, defense. We've got a couple guys. They're all minor league top 2, and they're all defensemen. 3.5 stars seemingly is the best. I don't think that this is what we're looking for. Depth forward. Definitely not what we're looking for. So we're gonna probably need to trade for. I want to do this all here on camera, I guess. I told Cherno in the reply that I would do this off camera, but I kind of wanted just to have you guys hear my thought process and see what you guys were thinking. Let's go to the trade block again. So I could get a guy there's no fourth liner that is only defense. So let's just lower that to 3-star, and maybe we can get an enforcer that will just kind of fit. Because I don't think that we're gonna find many people in that role there. So let's just kind of look and see what we could get. Zach Ronaldo. That wouldn't be a terrible choice. I mean, maybe let's just bump it up to 3.5-star. I don't want to get a 3-star defense because that's not what we're looking for, but it's kind of tough to find a fourth line guy. Jordan Nolan's going to be the best choice here, and he's a grinder. I mean, that makes sense, but I'm not looking to trade my center, unfortunately. His potential is also red, which is not too good. His physical is way above what it needs to be. He's not that physical in real life, I don't think. How's his year going so far? 2 points, minus 12. Nah, that's really not what we're going to be looking for, unfortunately. So let's just lower that again. Select rating overall. No. Let's see what we can all find. Carter Ashton. Do they have roll on here? 4th. Potential shooting, puck skills. Here we go. Like I said, I don't really want. I don't know if I want an enforcer or if I just. Yeah, here we go. Peluso. San Jose Sharks. 75 overall. 3-star defense. But his 3-star defense is all 80s, though. It could be a lot worse. And his skating is actually pretty good. So he might not be a bad choice. I wouldn't have to give up much. He's still young. His potential is pretty crap. He definitely would not be scoring, although he's got a powerful shot. He would be more for the physical presence. I could get a physical right wing and then look for a different selection. I mean, he's not. That's actually not a bad choice because his skating is really good. Like I said, his defense is not the best, but I need somebody to also get Ryan Suter out of the penalty box. So I am going to hopefully propose a trade for this guy, and hopefully San Jose can find something that they need. Goalies matching black. I'm not trading my goalies. Jorby. I could trade somebody. I mean, I could trade Fontaine. I could just do 1-for-1. Although maybe I can get a couple draft picks out of them. Maybe a. I did want to stack up on 2nd-round picks. Maybe I could give up a 7th pick. Yeah, give up a 5th pick. Maybe a 4th pick. No, damn. 4th and 6th. Value is not up to snuff. Darn it! I don't really want a 3rd. I could get a 3rd-round pick though. Close. Woefully insufficient. They don't even want this. You've given us a fair offer, but if we accepted the proposal, we'd have to make some roster changes, which includes putting. We do not feel the trade. So Freddie Hamilton. Who's Freddie Hamilton? And why would you have to be on the waivers? Freddie Hamilton. Maybe I just pick him up too. He's a minor league scoring forward. 3-star gold. AHL last year. He hasn't played yet though. 79 overall. That's actually not. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. I don't really want a scoring forward though. He might not be a bad fit though. Who else could I give up? Maybe a dumb draft pick. Too many players, so I do need to give up another player, unfortunately. But I can give up just a Joe Schmo. Say, for example, who's this guy? Krupp. Value's just a bit low, so now I can give up a draft pick. There it is. So now I have an enforcer to get Ryan Suter out of the penalty box, which I like. I didn't really want to bring anybody up. Where did he go? Yeah, 4th line. Or is that the guy? I don't think that's the guy I just traded for. Nope, I traded for Peluso. Which still, I could just use a guy like Bulmer. His defense isn't good though. I need to. Oh, I apparently need to bring somebody up. This is the best that they have. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to bring somebody up, I think. Do I have a... Not anybody that I would want. What about a goalie? Minor league starter. I don't want to bring up Gustafsson. He's not ready. That's kind of unfortunate, although it is 23 players. Please make changes to have your team fit. You'll not be... let's just have this as a coach Phil. And then I don't know where Dustin Penner went off to. Can I search by player? Train block? Can I search by name? That would be kind of cool if I could search by name. Contracts, free agency, price reports, offer sheets, compensation, transition news. I don't think that I can. Unfortunately. Gonna have to just find out what team he's on. We'll just have to go through the list. I do think that Dustin Penner would be a really good choice, though. Wherever he might be. Zach Sortini. Oh, boy. Who signed Dustin Penner? Sam Reinhart. Jeez, he's going to be a really good player. Mason Raymond. No. We will find him. Sorry that you guys have to sit through this. I might cut this out. I'm not too sure yet. Victor Rask. Riley Nash. No Penner. So he is on the Ottawa Senators. We have finally found him. Let's see what he's looking at. He's got a 3.5-star defensive rating, which isn't bad. What role is he? Doesn't really say. He's a power forward, which wouldn't be a bad idea on the left side for that fourth line. So we're gonna try and trade for him. I think it's a good choice. We can get rid of. I forget who we're looking for. I traded Fontaine, so we need Smith. We need to get Smith out of here. They do want him, which is good to see. I can retain some of his salary, unfortunately not too much. May trade away some extra meat underneath. Do I need anybody else, perhaps? I'm not really looking to trade anybody else, though. I can get rid of some of these guys. It's not very interesting, they say. Oops. Just like giving up all my draft picks. I can give a second-year pick down the road, like 2019. There you go. So that's going to be our new lines then. I'm going to hopefully like that. I think I gave up a little bit too much, but like I said, though, it's not really going to... I think it'll help us in the long run to do what we did. So Ryan Suter can not be in the penalty box so much. And then, so we've got Paluzzo, and then I need to bring in Penner. I can just get rid of Ballmer on the team. That might work. GM options, there we go. Roster moves. Do we have the big bad pens on the lineup? We do. Alright. He's a third line scorer, but we're going to put him in the fourth line, maybe third line, we'll have to see. We can send Ballmer down, I think. He can go through waivers, that's fine. Let's do best lines and let's change them from there and adjust accordingly. I think that'll be the best bet here. So let's edit the lines. Koivu, Vrize, Vanek, good. Palmville, Grunlin, Haula, Coyle, and Penner. Penner is a left winger, I am sorry. Is Zucker a right wing? Zucker is a left wing. Haula is a left wing as well. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Coyle's the center, he's a right-handed shot. What's your face-off rating, Zucker? 65. What's your face-off rating, Haula? 65. What's your face-off rating, Coyle? 71. Ugh. Not the best. What about Brodziak? Oh, he's an 83. What the? He's a great face-off guy. He needs to be on the third line. I'm sorry. Put Coyle with Penner and Paluzzo. I think that's a good matchup because I'm going to put Brodziak in relation to the Jared Stoll, even though that's not the third line anymore, but back in the day. On the Canes, he was definitely a good third line faceoff guy, and he was very helpful, and I think that he would match well with Zucker and Haula, because they're two-way forwards. They can dish out the meat, get the line going, then Haula can just use his playmaking skill to get out there and get some goals and whatnot. So we're going to start with these lines for a while and see how they work. I hope that these are going to pay off for me in the long run. What's Paluzzo's stats so far this year? More points, more penalty minutes than anybody else that was on the fourth line, either Smith or, although I think, well, 15 points for Penner, not bad. I don't want to put Howla down because Penner is a power forward, and I don't really like that I have him there, even though, because he's a third line scorer, and I like him in that third line spot. But let's just simulate till the next guy in assignment and see how it works. Hoping that the team can start to, obviously you're probably going to lose the first couple games for chemistry reasons, but I hope that the team can start to kind of mold a little bit better. So Suter, like I said, isn't going to be the lead penalty minute guy, and we have an enforcer to do that for him, and a guy to clean up, kind of watch out for. Hopefully this kind of works. Penner's going to be a good scorer, but a power forward at the same time. He's going to grind out some of the dirty work. We're 2-2, I think, since the trade, and like I said, we can do more trades at the deadline. I've always been a fan of Dustin Penner. Maybe we can trade a third liner. I don't know, but we're just gonna see how this works. You guys can make suggestions. Hopefully, like I said, it was tough to do this because it was hard to find a good defensive guy for the fourth line. So if you guys know of anybody that I could still trade for at the deadline, you guys can still let me know. But so far, this is seemingly working. I didn't look at Smith and Fontaine's defense rating, so I don't know if we necessarily upgraded. But at this point, it's hard to say that it was a bad idea. We'll have to see what we're going to be looking at. Calgary. Man, there's a lot of good teams this year. I'm playing a lot of good teams. And I'm winning against a lot of good teams, which is great to see. Vanek, Parise, Palmville. Suter's still leading in the penalty minutes. I don't know what's going on there. I have an enforcer. I have a guy that's just there to fight, and he's not going to do it. He's not going to pull out the penalty minutes. I think the goals against is a lot less, which is good to see. I mean, 1 goal, 2 goal for basically, I mean, the most we've allowed is 2 goals in the last week and a half, it seems. So that's going to be really good for Leonard's goals against and save percentage. 5 goals there, not the best, but we're still 23-13. Like, you're bound to have games like that. I like the way we're looking right now. Hopefully this is a good win. Lost 3-5. Could have been worse. Could have definitely been worse. Tuesday the 12th. Lost 5-1. See, now we're not looking too good. Now Leonard's goals against is going to skyrocket. 2-7 win. That's a good win. Suter, why are you in the box so much? Your discipline needs to be better than that. Come on, let's get a win. Yes, 2-3. Here we go. Sky and Simon. So I still need to get some second round picks, I think, because there's definitely a lot of good talent that's going to be coming up. I don't think that that's worth it. Oh, yes. We haven't done forwards, I don't think. So I'm just going to simulate past this Buffalo game, and then we'll kind of reassess the situation a little bit. And a victory. And our Iowa Wild have won the last 8 games, so GG. Maybe that guy that we traded for from the not Fontaine. Yeah, well, I traded away Fontaine. I remember the guy I got. Maybe he's looking good so far. Let's look at the stats and see where we're going. Player stats season, NHL. I could possibly get a good defensive guy for the AHL as well, maybe. 67 points for Parise, no penalty minutes. That's incredible. 67 points, 46 games. We have 3 guys that are point per game players or better. Pominville 41 not far behind. Brodeen, Suter, Niederreiter. Niederreiter's a bit behind, but that's okay. Spurs are on. Garland, Fowler, Penner still getting points. Coyle, Howla, Zucker, Brodziak, Martinez. Brodziak is probably should be getting more points up there in that third line. Paluzzo, no points. That's okay. 30 penalty minutes only. Yeah. I feel like he could be doing better. Let's look at the goalies, though. Kemper and Leonard. Kemper's goals against went up, but Leonard, I think, also went up. Save percentage went up, though. That's good. So, yeah, I think... I don't really remember what he was at before, to be honest with you. But they're both still a little bit high. I don't really know where we can trade for, though, to get that better. Let's look at the AHL, though. See if that other guy that we got in the trade is pulling his way through for us. Look at points. Schroeder, Velo, Boychuk, Almond, Folan, Bowman, Brassert, Gelness, Mitchell, Schultz, McMillan. Who is the guy that we traded for? I recognize this picture. I don't think it was Karen. No, it was Hamilton. Where is Hamilton? He isn't in here. And Gustafson is tearing it up down there. 2.15, 92%. That's good. I like that. Is Hamilton maybe not on contract technically? Could be. Standings, 5th best in the entire league. Definitely Tampa Bay is tearing it up though. Wow. AHL, Iowa's also 5th in the entire league. Syracuse is tearing it up. Let's look at our division. Central Division. 2 points behind Chicago, also a game behind. So if we win the next match, that should do well for us. So that's going to be it for this episode. Like I said, hopefully these trades are good. I still can't think of a defensive player that we need to put in that spot. So if you guys can help me think of something, that would be fantastic. Until next time, have a wonderful day, everybody.